Here's a wild fact about blinking. Did you know that blinking is an automatic reflex? It's so quick that most of us hardly notice it happening. On average, people blink around 15 to 20 times per minute. This rapid action helps to keep our eyes moist and wash away tiny bits of dust and debris that can cloud our vision. Think about it. Your eyes are working hard all day long, and blinking provides much-needed hydration in just a split second. The interesting part is that blinking can also be triggered by emotions, like when you feel nervous or excited. It's fascinating how this simple reflex plays a vital role in maintaining eye health while also reflecting our mood. So the next time you catch yourself blinking, remember that you're giving your eyes a little break and keeping them in top shape. How amazing is it that such a small action has such a big impact? Did you know Michael Jordan tried baseball too? In addition to being a basketball legend, Michael Jordan took a detour into the world of baseball after his first retirement from the NBA in 1993. He signed with the Chicago White Sox and played for their minor league team, the Birmingham Barons. Although he faced a steep learning curve, Jordan managed to achieve a batting average of just over 200, an impressive feat for someone stepping into a completely different sport. His experience highlights how even the greatest athletes can encounter difficulties when trying something new. Many fans were surprised by this move, as it showed a side of Jordan different from his basketball dominance. Despite the challenges, Jordan's determination and work ethic shone through as he pursued this new dream. Ultimately, he returned to basketball, where he cemented his legacy as one of the sport's all-time greats. This chapter of his life proves that taking risks can lead to unexpected journeys and valuable life lessons. Why exactly does Boys' Day honor hard work and love? In the early 20th century, Miwapani from Pokin had a unique vision: to celebrate the spirit of Sonora and create a special day for boys. This idea blossomed into the first Boys' Day celebration, which was not just about fun and festivities, but a heartfelt tribute to the values of hard work, strength, and the importance of nurturing young lives. Miwa understood that instilling these virtues in young boys would help shape their futures and benefit the community at large. On this day, families would come together to honor the young boys, highlighting their potential and encouraging them to grow into responsible, loving individuals. The event became a beloved tradition, reminding everyone of the vital role children play in society and fostering a sense of pride and connection among families. How did this celebration evolve over the years? Believe it or not, Colmar is a cultural gem. This enchanting town in northeastern France captivates with its rich tapestry of cultural heritage, showcasing a compelling blend of German and French influences. Known as the capital of Alsace, Colmar has shifted between these two nations throughout its history, creating a unique architectural landscape that narrates its storied past. As you wander through the picturesque cobblestone streets, your eyes will be drawn to the stunning Gothic St. Martin's Church, whose intricate facade and soaring spire evoke the grandeur of medieval architecture. Not far away, the Renaissance-style Maison Pfister boasts vibrant wooden beams and an intricately adorned facade, reflecting the artistry that flourished during the Renaissance. This mesmerizing fusion of styles creates a charming backdrop where visitors can truly experience a living history, as each building and alleyway reveals the layered tales of Colmar's identity. With every step, you encounter influences that have shaped this town, inviting you to explore its beauty and uncover the essence of its vibrant past. Isn't it fascinating how places like Colmar can tell such profound stories? Believe it or not, cassava can help save the planet. This tropical plant is the star behind a revolutionary eco-friendly product that looks just like a plastic bag, but has a much lighter environmental footprint. Unlike traditional plastic bags that can take hundreds of years to break down and threaten wildlife, the cassava bag dissolves in water and can even be eaten. Imagine walking into a store and choosing a bag that won't linger in the oceans or clutter landfills. Made from the starchy roots of the cassava plant, these bags offer a sustainable alternative, providing an innovative solution to our plastic problem. Not only does this new product support biodegradable practices, but it also opens up a future where convenience and environmental responsibility go hand in hand. Wouldn't you prefer a world where our everyday choices help heal the Earth? Guess what really drives Inuit snow vocabulary? The Inuit, a fascinating indigenous group living in the chilly Arctic regions of Canada, Greenland, and Alaska, showcase an incredible relationship with their environment, particularly snow and ice. Their language boasts numerous specific terms, reflecting a deep understanding of the varying characteristics of snow. For example, the word aput refers to the snow blanketing the ground, while kanik describes the delicate snowflakes drifting down from the sky. This expansive vocabulary highlights not only their observational prowess, but also the necessity of precise terminology for survival in such a challenging climate. In an environment where snow can be anything from light as fluff to ice thick enough to support a sled, knowing the right terms can influence how they hunt, navigate, and build their shelters. Such intimate knowledge allows the Inuit to appreciate and respect their surroundings, ultimately enabling them to thrive amid the beauty and challenges of the Arctic landscape. Through this linguistic diversity, the Inuit embody a remarkable connection to nature that many cultures strive to understand. Did you know about the groundbreaking Bewitched TV show? This revolutionary program, which aired in the early days of television, took a unique approach by focusing on both the captivating content and the innovative technology that made it possible. At a time when most shows simply presented stories, Bewitched invited viewers behind the scenes, exploring how cameras worked, the magic of live editing, and the mechanics of sound mixing. This peek into the technical side of broadcasting not only educated the audience, but also fostered a greater appreciation for the art of television production. By showcasing the fascinating interplay between storytelling and technology, Bewitched marked a significant moment in broadcasting history that changed how people viewed television. Audiences were no longer passive consumers. They became enthusiastic participants in the magic of TV. This trend has influenced countless shows since then, emerging as a vital component of media and entertainment today. So next time you enjoy your favorite TV program, think about the unseen efforts that make it all happen. Believe it or not, sea cucumbers can eject their organs. These fascinating creatures have developed an extraordinary defense mechanism that makes them stand out in the animal kingdom. When threatened by predators, some sea cucumbers go to the extreme of ejecting their internal organs, which can work as a distraction, allowing them a chance to escape. This surprising feat is not the end for the sea cucumber, as they possess the remarkable ability to regenerate their lost organs over time. This regeneration process highlights the diverse survival strategies animals use. While most creatures rely on speed or camouflage to evade danger, sea cucumbers take a bold approach that literally involves sacrificing a part of themselves. Their unique adaptations inspire wonder and curiosity about the incredible techniques life has developed to cope with challenges. The resilience of sea cucumbers prompts us to consider how many other astonishing adaptations exist in the marine world. What other surprising survival strategies can we learn about in the ocean? You won't believe Heavy Soros rocks for kids. This Finnish band, formed in 2008, has created a unique niche in the music industry, combining heavy metal with children's entertainment. Imagine a group of musicians dressed as colorful dinosaurs, creating a lively atmosphere while inspiring kids to embrace music and creativity. Heavy Soros aims to captivate young audiences with catchy riffs and playful lyrics that resonate with children's imaginations. Their live performances are nothing short of spectacular, featuring vibrant costumes and energetic stage presence that draw both kids and parents into the fun. By blending heavier sounds with child-friendly themes, Heavy Soros sparks curiosity and excitement about music in the youngest fans. Their approach challenges traditional notions of what children's music can be, making it accessible and enjoyable for a wider audience. Can you picture your kids headbanging to tunes themed around dinosaurs? What if I told you yacht shoving is a real thing? This quirky term describes how we can easily get distracted by numerous tasks, often losing sight of what we initially set out to achieve. Imagine a captain of a ship trying to reach a destination, but continually getting sidetracked by the thrill of exploring uncharted waters. In our daily lives, yacht shoving happens all the time. You might start studying for a test, but suddenly find yourself scrolling through social media or tidying up your room instead. While multitasking can seem productive, it's often counterproductive, leaving us frustrated when we realize we haven't accomplished our main goal. Understanding yacht shoving helps us recognize our habits and encourages us to focus on one task at a time. By doing this, we not only finish our task more efficiently, but also enjoy a sense of achievement. So how can you avoid getting sidetracked next time? Discover Queen Victoria's surprising remedy for cramps. Did you know that Queen Victoria, a powerful figure in British history, used marijuana to ease her menstrual cramps? During her reign in the 19th century, cannabis was often prescribed for various ailments, reflecting the medical practices of that time. While we might not think of a royal figure like Victoria using marijuana, it shows how perceptions of medicine have changed over the years. Back then, cannabis was recognized not just for recreational use, but also for its potential healing properties. Queen Victoria's use of cannabis for her health illustrates a fascinating moment in history when medical treatments were beginning to evolve. Today, as modern science continues to explore the medicinal properties of cannabis, we can see how far we've come since her time. Isn't it interesting how history shapes our understanding of health and healing? Can the world really fit in Texas? It might sound surprising, but the entire population of our planet could theoretically fit into the Lone Star State, with around 330 square feet for each person. This mind-boggling idea gives us a fresh perspective on how vast Texas is compared to the crowded cities we often think of. To illustrate this, Texas spans approximately 268,000 square miles, making it one of the largest states in the U.S. If you line up all the people around the globe, each having their own piece of land, there would be enough space for everyone, spreading them out comfortably. This statistic not only showcases the impressive size of Texas, but also invites us to consider global population density in a new light. In major cities, we often feel packed together, but out in Texas, there's room to breathe. So next time someone mentions how crowded the world is, remember the vast plains of Texas and imagine the possibilities of space we could share. Did you know your stomach gets a brand new lining? The human stomach is an incredible organ that plays a vital role in digestion, breaking down the food we eat. To ensure that it functions properly, something fascinating happens. The cells lining the stomach are replaced every 3 to 4 days. This process prevents the stomach from digesting itself, which could be disastrous. The stomach produces gastric acid to help break down food. However, this strong acid could also harm the stomach walls if it weren't for the constant renewal of these cells. Each of these new cells helps keep the stomach safe from its own corrosive juices, providing a buffer that maintains a healthy environment for digestion. This rapid turnover is just one example of how our bodies are finely tuned machines, constantly repairing and regenerating to keep us healthy. So the next time you enjoy a meal, remember the amazing teamwork happening inside your stomach to keep you safe and well-nourished. Here's what actually happens when you lose your eyebrows. It turns out that those little tufts of hair above your eyes are way more important than you might think. A study from 2003 showed that eyebrows play a huge role in recognizing faces, even more than the eyes themselves. Imagine trying to identify someone without seeing their eyebrows. It would be like trying to find your favorite book in a library without the cover. Eyebrows help frame our eyes and can convey a wide range of emotions, from surprise to anger. They serve as visual cues that help us understand what a person is feeling or trying to express. When eyebrows are missing or not well defined, our brains struggle to recognize familiar faces, making social interactions a bit tricky. Have you ever met someone who didn't have eyebrows? You might find it difficult to pick them out in a crowded room. This fascinating fact highlights just how vital these often overlooked features are in our daily communication and interactions. So the next time you admire a pair of perfectly shaped brows, remember, they do far more than just enhance your style. Prepare to be amazed by dysphonia's impact on your mornings. Dysphonia describes the struggle many people face when getting out of bed, often tied to feelings of anxiety, depression, or even poor sleep quality. Imagine waking up with the alarm clock blaring, but finding that the cozy sheets and soft pillows are so inviting that you can't summon the energy to get up. This phenomenon is more common than you might think. For some, just the thought of facing the day can be overwhelming, Factors like stress or mental health challenges can make the idea of rising from bed feel almost impossible. The resulting struggle can lead to a cycle of frustration and fatigue. Thankfully, understanding dysania can be the first step toward breaking this cycle. By addressing the root causes, such as improving sleep hygiene or seeking support for mental health, individuals can reclaim their mornings and start the day with renewed energy and focus. What strategies could help you overcome dysania? Here's a wild fact about texting gone wrong. In an astonishing case from Arizona, a woman was bombarded with 65,000 text messages from a man she'd only gone on one date with. This flood of messages ranged from cheesy love declarations to bizarre predictions of a spiritual union. Things took a dangerous turn when the man, overwhelmed by his emotions, broke into her home, even taking a bath in her bathtub. His actions shocked not only the woman, but also the entire online community, sparking discussions about the dangers of obsessive behavior in the digital age. How can a simple date lead to such extreme actions? This incident serves as a stark reminder of the importance of setting boundaries and the potential risks of online relationships. In a world where communication is just a click away, understanding the fine line between affection and obsession is more crucial than ever. Time travel and aliens, fact or fiction? Skeptics of the time-traveling alien theory often challenge its validity, arguing that it's mostly speculative and lacks concrete evidence. However, entertaining this idea opens up a treasure trove of fascinating questions. Imagine how time, evolution, and humanity's role in the vast universe could intertwine. What if encounters with aliens are not just figments of our imagination, but potential glimpses of our future? This thought invites us to consider how our understanding of time might change. Could it be that aliens have visited Earth in the past, or will do so in the future, bridging gaps in our knowledge of evolution? It's a mind-bending concept that stimulates imagination and scientific inquiry. Whether you believe in it or not, pondering these ideas expands our horizons and encourages a deeper exploration of the universe and our place within it. Believe it or not, Magdeburg has the longest aqueduct. Spanning an impressive 9/18 meters, this incredible structure is the most extensive, navigable aqueduct in the world. The Magdeburg Water Bridge, as it's officially called, connects two significant rivers, the Elbe and the Havel. This architectural marvel was completed in 2003, allowing vessels to sail seamlessly across it, which means they no longer need to make a lengthy detour around the rivers. Imagine boats gliding through the air above land, thanks to this innovative construction. The bridge not only showcases human ingenuity, but also boosts local tourism and the economy. Visitors flock to Magdeburg to experience this unique engineering feat, marveling at its towering structure as it spans over land. The bridge's design incorporates beautiful views and attracts boaters and pedestrians alike, creating a lively atmosphere. Hence, it's not just a waterway, it's a symbol of modern engineering and collaboration, bridging the gap between two bodies of water while inviting everyone to explore its wonders. Is it really true that your left hand types more? It turns out the left hand is not just along for the ride when you're typing. It actually covers some pretty complex tasks. While your right hand mainly manages the mouse, the left hand takes on a lot of the heavy lifting, especially when it comes to typing letters, numbers, and shortcuts. This division of labor highlights how our brains coordinate movement between both hands. For example, when you're typing quickly, your left hand often hits the more frequently used keys like A, S, D, and others, allowing you to keep up with your thoughts. This unique setup shows just how essential each hand is for different functions, maximizing speed and efficiency in typing. So next time you're typing away, try to notice all the amazing work your left hand is doing. What other fun facts about our hands can we discover? Here's what actually happens when... Did you know Mars experienced massive tsunamis? Recent research reveals that the red planet wasn't always the barren landscape we see today. It was once the stage for tremendous cataclysmic events, including gigantic tsunamis triggered by meteor impacts. Imagine colossal waves, some soaring up to 50 meters, crashing onto what we now know as Martian shorelines. Scientists propose that when large asteroids collided with the planet's surface, they generated shock waves that stirred up immense amounts of water, sending it flooding across the land. Evidence of these ancient tsunamis shows up in distinctive geological formations, such as wave-like patterns etched into the surface and layers of sediment, indicating that Mars had a far wetter past than previously thought. This fascinating concept not only suggests that Mars may have harbored conditions favorable for liquid water, but also raises compelling questions about the possibility of past life. By unraveling the mysteries of these Martian tsunamis, we expand our understanding of the planet's history and enhance our curiosity about the cosmos. What other astonishing secrets lies beyond our own world? Guess what really drives positive change in the world? The people of a country hold a remarkable tool that can shape a brighter future. This powerful weapon isn't made of steel or technology. Instead, it's the ability to accelerate progress through innovation, creativity, and cooperation. Imagine a group of passionate individuals working together, brainstorming new solutions to age-old problems. They harness education and community spirit, overcoming obstacles that seem to block their path. However, there are challenges that can slow down this incredible momentum, such as limited resources or political barriers. Yet despite these hurdles, history shows that collective efforts can lead to transformative change. Countries that prioritize unity and empowerment often witness remarkable advancements in areas like healthcare, technology, and environmental sustainability. So, how can we unlock this potential and inspire others to join in the journey toward global improvement? Discover the coldest place in the universe. Scientists at MIT have created a remarkable laboratory that reaches an astonishing temperature of 270 degrees Celsius. This chilling achievement puts it even colder than the vast expanse of outer space, which averages around 270.45 degrees Celsius. To put this into perspective, Antarctica once held the record for the lowest temperature on Earth, recorded at a frigid 89.2 degrees Celsius in 1983. The extreme cold achieved in this lab is crucial for studying quantum mechanics and the behavior of atoms. By cooling atoms to near absolute zero, researchers can observe strange phenomena that can't be seen at higher temperatures, such as Bose-Einstein condensates. In this unique state, particles act as a single quantum entity, leading to fascinating discoveries. Isn't it incredible that such extreme conditions can help us unlock the secrets of the universe? Here's a wild fact about DNA tests. In 2006, a woman in Washington state sought social aid to support her children, which led to a surprising discovery about genetics. When she underwent DNA testing to prove her children's parentage, misconceptions about human biology came to light. Many people don't realize that DNA testing can reveal so much more than just if someone is related to another person. It showcases how genetics work in fascinating ways. In this case, the test showed not only the biological connections, but also sparked conversations about family structures and what it means to be a parent. This incident opened the door for discussions about social aid protocols and the importance of understanding human biology. So next time you hear about DNA tests, remember there's often more at play than just determining paternity, like challenging our perceptions of family and connections. Here's something incredible about Flamin' Hot Cheetos. These fiery snacks have become a favorite for many, but they come with a surprising downside. Studies show that their intense spiciness often causes emergency room visits, especially among children who munch on them in large quantities. The problem lies in the extreme heat from the spices used, which can lead to severe stomach pain, nausea, and even vomiting. Many kids, drawn in by the bold flavor and fun crunch, don't realize the danger of overeating these snacks. Parents are often left scrambling as they deal with the aftermath of excessive consumption. While enjoying Flamin' Hot Cheetos occasionally isn't necessarily harmful, moderation is key. It's a good idea to keep an eye on how many your kids are munching and to encourage healthier snack options. So next time you grab a bag, remember to think about the potential consequences. Surprisingly, it's a fact that snow keeps you warm. You wouldn't expect frozen water to save you from freezing, but snow works wonders inside an igloo, a clever structure built by Inuit peoples. This seemingly paradoxical warmth comes from snow's unique ability to act as an insulator, trapping air within its flakes. When shaped into blocks and arranged into domes, these snow blocks create a network of tiny air pockets that slow down heat loss remarkably well. In the frigid Arctic, where temperatures can plunge to 30°C or even colder, the inside of an igloo can surprisingly reach temperatures of 0°C or above through the simple warmth of body heat and a flickering candle. This ingenious use of snow is not just a curious fact, it's a testament to centuries of indigenous engineering that makes survival possible in one of Earth's harshest environments. The science behind this is straightforward. Air is a poor conductor of heat, and since snow is largely made of air, it serves as an effective thermal shield. How a simple element like snow transforms into a life-saving refuge is both fascinating and inspiring. Here's what actually happens when redheads unite. Each year, Tilburg in the Netherlands transforms into a vibrant celebration of red hair during the extraordinary event known as Redhead Days. Over 20,000 natural redheads from more than 80 countries descend upon the city, turning it into a mesmerizing sea of copper, auburn, and strawberry blonde. Originally conceived as a photography project, this festival has blossomed into an epic gathering that champions genetic rarity and fosters a sense of identity and pride among its participants. Activities abound, including parades, group portraits, storytelling sessions, art workshops, and live music, each showcasing the uniqueness of red-haired people. Beyond the festivities, attendees share invaluable tips on hair care, sun protection, and combating stereotypes often associated with their striking hair color. Redheads, who comprise less than 2% of the global population, find a genuine sense of belonging here, reinforcing the notion that diversity should be celebrated with joy and pride. In a world where differences can lead to division, the Redhead Days Festival stands as a heartwarming reminder that connection and community can flourish in the most delightful ways. Did you know that Ratatouille changed how kids view rats? After its release in 2007, this animated film not only entertained viewers, but also sparked a remarkable 50% increase in pet rat sales. Kids everywhere were enchanted by the adorable rat named Remy, who dreamt of becoming a chef in Paris. Suddenly, pet stores saw a rush of families eager to adopt these small, furry animals as companions. However, this surge raised important questions about responsibility. How many children truly understood the commitment involved in caring for a pet? While many enjoy the idea of having a rat as a pet, it's essential for parents to discuss the needs of rats, like proper housing, diet, and social interaction. Adopting a pet is a lifelong commitment, and understanding this can make a huge difference for families considering bringing a rat home. Have you ever wondered why Pink Floyd has a bluesy origin? The legendary band Pink Floyd, known for their psychedelic sounds and elaborate live shows, actually took their name from two lesser-known blues musicians, Pink Anderson and Floyd Council. In the early 1960s, founding members Syd Barrett, Roger Waters, and Nick Mason immersed themselves in various musical influences, especially the rich world of blues music. They discovered Anderson and Council, who made significant contributions to the genre, embodying the soul of the blues. Inspired by the names and legacies of these artists, Barrett creatively merged them, resulting in the iconic name we know today. Before this transformation, the band was called the Architectural Abdabs, which lacked the unique flair they would soon exemplify. As they developed their style with haunting melodies and profound lyrical themes, they gradually became one of rock history's most influential bands. Interestingly, while their music reflects diverse influences far beyond traditional blues, this subtle homage to two blues artists sparked the creativity that fueled one of the largest rock phenomena ever. Isn't it fascinating how a simple nod to musical forebears can ignite a legacy? Could mistakes actually inspire pride in people? Harvaya made a significant mistake, but rather than facing criticism, the community felt a sense of pride. This fascinating twist highlights a complex relationship between error and public perception. Often, when someone in charge of a large system makes a blunder, it can lead to disappointment. However, in Harvaya's case, the mistake became a rallying point for the people. They saw it as a testament to the human experience, where imperfections are part of the journey. It also showcased their unity and resilience, emphasizing that learning from errors can drive improvement and innovation. Managing large-scale operations is no easy feat, and mistakes can sometimes offer valuable lessons that lead to better practices in the future. Instead of shying away from failures, communities like Harvaya prove that embracing them can strengthen bonds and inspire positive change. So the next time a mistake happens, consider how it might just be the spark that ignites pride and progress. Ever wonder why Finland is the happiest country? For 7 years in a row, this Northern European gem has topped the World Happiness Report, capturing the attention of people globally. But what makes Finland so delightful? One reason is its strong social support system, which ensures that citizens feel valued and cared for. The Finnish education system is another standout feature, as it emphasizes creativity and encourages students to learn at their own pace. Additionally, the breathtaking natural landscapes foster a love for the outdoors, promoting well-being and connectivity with nature. Finland's commitment to equality and a healthy work-life balance also plays a significant role in enhancing happiness. Furthermore, locals enjoy elements like saunas and a rich culture that encourages community bonding. All of these factors blend seamlessly to create an environment where happiness truly flourishes. Could Finland's approach be the secret to a better life? Hard to believe, but St. Augustine is ancient. Founded in 1565, St. Augustine, Florida holds the title of the oldest continually inhabited city in the United States. As you stroll through its charming cobblestone streets, you might feel as if you've stepped back in time. The city is filled with centuries-old buildings, some dating back to the Spanish colonial era, showcasing beautiful architecture that tells stories of the past. One of the most captivating tales is that of the legendary Fountain of Youth, which is said to grant eternal youth to those who drink from it. Visitors flock to this historic spot to learn about Spanish explorers and the city's rich history, from its founding to present-day attractions. Don't forget to visit landmarks like the Castillo de San Marcos, the oldest masonry fort in the U.S. Its walls have witnessed countless battles and moments in history. So whether you're an adventurer at heart or a history buff, St. Augustine offers intriguing experiences that highlight the blend of cultures and traditions that shaped America. What will you explore first? What if I told you, did you know the Atlas moth is the largest moth? This remarkable insect holds the impressive title for the biggest moth in the world, with a wingspan that can stretch up to 30 centimeters, roughly the size of a small dog. Hailing from the lush tropical forests of Southeast Asia, the Atlas moth captivates with its stunning wings, featuring rich browns and vibrant oranges that mimic tree bark or even the appearance of a snake's head, a clever disguise to deter potential predators. Like many insects, it undergoes a fascinating life cycle called complete metamorphosis. This means it transitions from an egg to a larva, then into a pupa, and eventually emerges as the breathtaking adult moth. An intriguing aspect of the Atlas moth is its unique diet, or lack thereof. Once they mature, these moths do not eat at all. Instead, they rely on energy reserves collected during their caterpillar stage, allowing them to concentrate on mating and reproduction during their brief lifespan of just a few weeks. So next time you encounter insects, consider the extraordinary Atlas moth and appreciate the wonders of nature. Did you know American POWs were near Hiroshima? For many years, it was a well-kept secret that some American prisoners of war were held in the vicinity of Hiroshima when the atomic bomb was dropped in 1945. This shocking fact highlights an often overlooked chapter of World War II history. After Japan's surrender, reports emerged that American soldiers were captured and imprisoned near this major historical site. The severity of their situation was compounded by the fact that they experienced the devastating effects of the atomic explosion. These POWs endured not only the horrors of war, but also the unimaginable aftermath of a nuclear bomb, making their story both heartbreaking and crucial to understanding the war's impact. Why have these men and their experiences remained largely in the shadows of history? Hard to believe, but Mumbai's trains are packed. Mumbai is India's largest urban metropolis, bustling with over 20.9 million people. Every day, local trains transport around 7.5 million riders, which is more than the entire population of Norway. These lifelines of transportation are crucial for many residents, as they navigate the busy streets and neighborhoods of this vibrant city. Known for its rich culture and dynamic economy, Mumbai often feels alive at all hours. Yet, while it boasts these impressive numbers, the Greater Delhi Administrative Region actually houses over 30 million residents. This means that even though Mumbai is incredibly busy, its neighbor is even larger. The contrast between their populations highlights the diverse urban landscapes in India, where cities like Mumbai and Delhi continue to grow and evolve in fascinating ways. How do these massive urban centers shape the lives of those who call them home? Did you know raindrop cake is edible art? This unique dessert, hailing from Japan, is as much about visual appeal as it is about flavor. Imagine a translucent, jelly-like structure that looks like a gigantic raindrop resting on a plate. The cake is made primarily from water and agar-agar, which is a jelly-like substance derived from seaweed. Its delicate texture and appearance are meant to resemble actual raindrops, giving it an enchanting quality. Traditionally served with a light drizzle of syrup and a sprinkle of roasted soybean flour, raindrop cake offers a refreshing, subtle sweetness that perfectly complements its striking look. It's not just a treat for the taste buds, it's a feast for the eyes. In Japan, this dessert has gained incredible popularity, turning into a social media sensation as people love sharing its beauty online. So next time you're in the mood for something different, why not try making or tasting raindrop cake? You'll be amazed at how this simple yet elegant dessert can transform a meal into an artistic experience. Hard to believe, but paracetamol's mystery persists. Paracetamol, also known as acetaminophen, is one of the most common pain relievers worldwide, but its exact mechanism is still puzzling scientists. While we know it effectively reduces pain and fever, the details of how it works are less clear. Some researchers believe that paracetamol influences certain chemical pathways in the brain, particularly those involving the endocannabinoid system, which plays a key role in pain regulation. Others suggest it might interact with brain receptors in a unique way. Despite the scientific uncertainty surrounding paracetamol, its popularity continues to grow because it is considered safe and effective for many people, including children. With millions relying on it daily for headaches, muscle aches, and fevers, the hope is that ongoing research will one day unlock the secrets of this trusted painkiller. Most people don't know this, but gum burns calories. Chewing gum is not just a tasty treat, it can actually help you burn around 20 calories every hour. This surprisingly effective activity engages your jaw muscles while providing a fun way to keep your mouth busy. Imagine multitasking, enjoying your favorite flavor and burning a few calories at the same time. The best part? You don't even have to hit the gym to reap some benefits. While it may not replace a workout, chewing gum can serve as a simple addition to your daily routine. Whether you're at your desk, in class, or relaxing at home, popping a piece of gum can aid in calorie burning without much thought. Staying active doesn't have to be a chore, and sometimes the smallest actions can contribute to your overall health. So next time you grab a stick of gum, remember you're doing more than just freshening your breath. Have you ever noticed how white plates affect food? Studies show that the color of your dinnerware can trick your brain into thinking your meal is healthier or less calorie-rich. When food is served on white plates, it tends to stand out more, making the colors of fruits and vegetables pop while simultaneously making heavier dishes look less intimidating. This visual effect can lead people to serve larger portions, as they mistakenly perceive that they are eating fewer calories. This phenomenon, often overlooked, highlights how our environment shapes our eating habits. It's fascinating how something as simple as a plate color can influence our perception of food and affects our choices at mealtimes. So next time you're setting the table, consider the color of your dishes. Could a simple change in your dinnerware make a difference in your diet? This might surprise you. Shrek's church inspired a real building. Grundtvig Church in Denmark has a striking design that closely resembles the whimsical church featured in the beloved animated movie Shrek. In the film, Princess Fiona finds herself at the altar, preparing to marry the scheming Lord Farquaad, which cements the church's place in pop culture. The real-life Grundtvig Church showcases a charming blend of Romanesque and Gothic architectural styles, complete with towering spires and intricate details that echo the fairy tale setting of the movie. You might feel like stepping right into the storybook world. Historians suggest that the church's unique look likely resonated with the movie's creators, leading them to draw inspiration from such structures. While the animated church has exaggerated features to fit the film's playful tone, Grundtvig Church stands as a real-life homage to the magic of fairy tales. Could this connection be part of what makes Denmark a fascinating destination for fans of both history and animation? Guess what really drives competitive ski ballet excitement? Competitive ski ballet was an Olympic event that combined the thrill of skiing with the artistry of dance. Imagine skiers gliding gracefully down the slope, performing choreographed routines set to lively music. Athletes would execute twists, turns, and jumps, showcasing their skills in a way similar to figure skating, but with skis on their feet. This dazzling sport gained popularity in the 1980s, captivating audiences with its unique blend of athleticism and performance. However, despite its charm and stylistic flair, ski ballet struggled to carve out a distinct identity in the Olympic landscape. As a result, it was ultimately discontinued before it could evolve into a more recognized sport. Today, while ski ballet may no longer be an official event, its legacy lives on in the hearts of fans who appreciated this fascinating fusion of sport and art. Prepare to be amazed by ocean's oxygen factory. Did you know that the majority of the oxygen we breathe doesn't come from trees, but from the ocean? It's true. Tiny algae called phytoplankton, which are microscopic organisms floating in the sunlit surface of oceans, produce about 50 to 80% of the world's oxygen through a process called photosynthesis. Just like plants, these little powerhouses use sunlight to turn carbon dioxide and water into energy, releasing oxygen as a byproduct. Phytoplankton are not just crucial for producing oxygen, they also support the entire marine food web. Many sea creatures rely on them as a primary food source, making them essential for life in the ocean. While you may see tall trees as the lung of the earth, don't forget to appreciate the vital role of these tiny organisms. So next time you take a deep breath, remember to thank the oceans and the phytoplankton for their incredible contribution to our atmosphere. Isn't nature amazing? Guess what really drives the Scots language? The Scots language, distinct from both Scottish Gaelic and English, boasts a fascinating linguistic heritage shaped by Old English, Old Norse, and Norman French. These diverse influences weave together a rich tapestry of vocabulary, especially in nature-related words. For instance, Scots has a variety of terms for snow, reflecting the importance of the environment in Scottish culture. This unique vocabulary hasn't just survived. It has been lovingly passed down through generations, ensuring a deep connection with Scotland's landscape and traditions. Many Scots still use these specific words in their daily lives, showcasing a living link to their ancestors and the natural world around them. So next time you hear a Scots speaker, remember they are not just communicating, they're sharing a vibrant piece of history and a love for their surroundings. Unlocking creativity in children sparks new insights. Researchers are diving into the fascinating world of developmental psychology to understand how creativity and unconventional thinking manifest in young minds. By studying various psychological themes, they've discovered that children often think outside the box and approach problems with unique perspectives. This exploration reveals that imaginative play, artistic expression, and even daydreaming are essential in fostering a child's creative abilities. Encouraging children to explore their creativity not only benefits their artistic skills, but can also enhance critical thinking and problem-solving abilities. Furthermore, this emphasis on creative thought can lead to innovative ideas and solutions in their future endeavors. As educators and parents recognize the importance of nurturing creativity, they can create environments that promote explorative thinking. This raises an exciting question. How can we better support our children in developing their imaginative powers? Each delightful idea they explore could one day change the world. Did you know bees are more than just honeymakers? Among the astonishing 20,000 bee species buzzing around the world, only 7 are involved in producing honey. While we often think of honeybees as the stars of the show, many other bee species contribute significantly to our ecosystems in a variety of ways. For example, bumblebees and solitary bees help pollinate countless plants, enabling fruits and vegetables to grow. This vital work not only supports agriculture, but also helps maintain the biodiversity necessary for healthy ecosystems. Each type of bee plays a unique role, whether it's spreading pollen or contributing to soil health. These unsung heroes underscore the importance of preserving their habitats, as many bee populations face threats from pesticides and habitat loss. So next time you enjoy a delicious jar of honey, remember that there's a whole world of bees beyond the honeymakers, all of which play crucial roles in our environment. Isn't nature fascinating? Ever wondered how long pythons really live? The Guinness World Record showcases a remarkable python named Medusa, celebrated as the longest living snake on record. While Medusa has dazzled many with her extraordinary age, most pythons only live about 20 to 25 years. Some can even reach 30 years in age, but the concept of a 100-year-old snake is far-fetched. Factors like habitat, diet, and health play crucial roles in a python's lifespan. In the wild, they face dangers from predators and environmental changes that can cut their lives short. Meanwhile, in captivity, where they receive regular care and protection, pythons can enjoy longer lives. This interesting contrast highlights the importance of environment when considering the longevity of these fascinating reptiles. So, next time you see a python, remember that while Medusa might set lofty standards, most still have their own averages to meet. You might be shocked to learn that Belgium loves strawberries. In the quaint town of Breden, there's a fascinating museum devoted solely to this beloved fruit. The Strawberry Museum showcases the rich history and cultivation of strawberries, highlighting how this sweet berry has shaped local culture over the years. Exhibits feature stunning photographs, antique farming tools, and even interactive displays that let visitors learn about growing strawberries at home. You can explore how different varieties, like the famous El Santa, have become favorites among farmers and consumers alike. The museum also dives into strawberry festivals and culinary delights, where you can taste everything from fresh strawberries to delicious jams and desserts. Belgium's devotion to strawberries isn't just about taste, it's a celebration of tradition and community. Are you ready to discover the juicy secrets behind this cherished fruit? Can you imagine that gold is deep inside Earth? During the formation of our planet, a fascinating process called planetary differentiation took place. In these early days, Earth was a hot, molten mass, and as it began to cool, its materials started to separate. Heavier elements like gold sank toward the center, while lighter materials floated up to form the crust. This means that a significant amount of gold is locked away in the core, far beneath our feet. The gold we find today on the surface is just a tiny fraction of what originally existed. Interesting, right? The journey of gold from deep within the Earth's hot core to jewelry and electronic devices is a story of time and transformation. So next time you see something shiny, think about the fiery past of gold and where it comes from, hidden miles below the surface. Prepare to be amazed by Disney's first animated classic. Released in 1937, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was a true game-changer in the world of animation. This enchanting film not only marked the beginning of Disney's animated feature films, but also redefined what animation could achieve. For the first time, audiences were treated to a full-length animated story, captivating both children and adults alike. The film's artistry was revolutionary, featuring vibrant colors, intricate backgrounds, and fluid character movements that were unheard of at the time. Snow White's lovable characters, including the charming dwarfs, captured the hearts of viewers, while its engaging storytelling set a new standard in cinema. The immense success of this film paved the way for countless animated classics that followed, establishing Disney as a powerhouse in the entertainment industry. By combining music, humor, and emotion, Snow White helped create a timeless formula that continues to resonate with audiences even today. Can you imagine a world without such a beloved film? Can you believe Jessica was invented by Shakespeare? The name Jessica has its roots in the creative genius of William Shakespeare, who introduced it to the English language through his play, The Merchant of Venice. Written in the late 16th century, this iconic play features a character named Jessica, the daughter of a wealthy Jewish merchant, Shylock. Before Shakespeare's pen, Jessica didn't exist as a name in English, showing just how influential he was in shaping our language. The name is thought to derive from the Hebrew name Yiskah, meaning to behold. As Shakespeare unfolded the story, Jessica wasn't just an ordinary character. She was a symbol of love and rebellion, eloping with Lorenzo, a Christian. Since then, the name has flourished, becoming a favorite in many cultures around the world. Today, thousands of Jessicas celebrate their name's history, linking them to the rich tapestry of literature and culture that Shakespeare left behind. Isn't it fascinating how one writer can create something that lasts for centuries? Did you know Jack Nicholson leads in Oscar nominations? With a remarkable total of 12 nominations, Jack Nicholson holds the record for the most Academy Awards nominations in history. This talented actor has captivated audiences and critics alike with his unforgettable performances in films like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and The Shining. Nicholson's unique ability to embody complex characters and evoke powerful emotions has made him a staple in Hollywood for decades. Not only did he win 3 Oscars, but he has also been nominated for some of the most prestigious awards multiple times, showcasing his incredible range as an actor. His career spans over 60 years, and his work continues to influence aspiring actors around the world. Each nomination reflects not just his talent, but also the impact he has had on the film industry, ensuring his legacy endures. So, what do you think has made Nicholson so enduringly successful? Is it his talent, his charisma, or simply the unforgettable characters he brings to life? Here's something incredible about diamonds. These sparkling gems, often associated with luxury and love, have humble beginnings. Diamonds were originally discovered in or near the bottoms of rivers in India, where their hard, shiny nature caught the attention of ancient treasure hunters. The riverbeds, shaped by the relentless flow of water, acted like natural treasure troves, washing the stones free from their rocky homes in the earth. With their unique brilliance and unprecedented hardness, diamonds quickly became prized possessions, coveted for their beauty and durability. As word spread about these mesmerizing gems, the demand surged, leading to extensive mining practices that extended beyond India. Today, diamonds are found in various places worldwide, but their origins in India remain a significant part of their history. The next time you admire a diamond, remember its fascinating journey from the riverbed to the jewelry store. Did you know Marilyn Monroe sang to JFK in style? In 1962, the world witnessed a dazzling moment when Marilyn Monroe stepped onto the stage in a stunning, form-fitting dress to serenade President John F. Kennedy with a sultry rendition of Happy Birthday. This iconic dress, made of sheer fabric and adorned with sparkling rhinestones, became more than just a piece of clothing. It was a symbol of glamour and boldness that has captivated fans for decades. As she sang, Monroe's playful and flirty style perfectly embodied the spirit of the era, leaving an unforgettable mark on both fashion and pop culture. The event itself was brimming with excitement, making it one of the most talked about moments in American history. To this day, that birthday celebration stands as a testament to Monroe's impact, showcasing her talent and timeless allure. How did a simple song turn into a legendary fashion statement? Witness the amazing flamingo migration in India. Every year, thousands of flamingos come together in a breathtaking spectacle as they migrate to the country's wetlands. These vibrant pink birds flock in large groups, creating stunning formations that look like a giant bird's nest from above. What's truly fascinating is how synchronized their movements are, resembling a choreographed dance across the sky and water. Most commonly seen in places like the Rann of Kutch and the Keoladeo National Park. The flamingos thrive in these rich ecosystems that provide food and breeding grounds. This incredible journey not only showcases nature's beauty, but also highlights the importance of habitat conservation. As they travel thousands of miles, flamingos remind us how vital it is to protect their migration routes and habitats for future generations. Have you ever witnessed such a colorful parade in nature? Can you imagine that waterfalls shape our world? Over millions of years, magnificent waterfalls like Angel Falls are formed through fascinating geological processes. The journey begins with river erosion, where flowing water cuts through rock, gradually carving out deep gorges. Meanwhile, tectonic shifts raise the land, creating cliffs and steep drop-offs. Together, these forces create stunning vertical cascades that not only catch our eye, but also play a significant role in shaping landscapes. The presence of waterfalls fosters moisture-rich environments, which are vital for diverse ecosystems to flourish. In these lush habitats, you might find unique plants, birds, and insects that thrive in the dampness. Each waterfall tells its own story, providing a glimpse into the Earth's past while nurturing vibrant life. So next time you see a waterfall, think about the millions of years and the incredible processes that made that breathtaking sight possible. Did you know about Oklahoma's dog gathering permit rules? In Oklahoma, if you want your furry friends to hang out in packs of 3 or more, you'll need a special permit signed by the mayor. This unique regulation aims to manage animal gatherings and ensure public safety, reflecting the state's cautious approach to pet policies. While it might seem a bit surprising, this law helps prevent issues that could arise from large dog meetups, such as barking or potential scuffles. It's all about keeping things peaceful in parks and public spaces. So if you're a pet parent thinking of organizing a dog play date, don't forget to check into the necessary permits first. After all, no one wants to end up with an unexpected fine, right? This quirky law certainly adds an interesting twist to the usual routine of walking your dog. Surprisingly, it's a fact that piracy thrives when governments fail. The rise of Somali piracy is deeply connected to the collapse of Somalia's central government in the early 1990s. Without effective law enforcement, the country's waters became a wild west of illegal activities. Fishermen from foreign nations began to exploit Somalia's rich marine resources, using harmful practices that damaged local ecosystems. With no navy to protect its waters, Somali fishermen turned to piracy as a desperate means to defend their livelihoods. Many of these pirates saw hijacking ships as a way to reclaim their rights over the ocean. While this might seem like an extreme response, the lack of any governing body to enforce laws left them feeling powerless. So the cycle of crime and desperation intensified, showcasing how political instability can have far-reaching effects on communities and oceanic safety, raising important questions about accountability and restoration. What if I told you about China's amazing Silk Road? The Silk Road was China's most valuable trade route during the Han Dynasty, where silk became a treasured export. This luxurious fabric was not just about fashion. It traded hands along with spices, tea, and exquisite porcelain, creating a bustling marketplace. But the Silk Road was more than an economic artery. It enabled remarkable cultural and technological exchanges between East and West. As merchants traveled, they shared ideas, inventions, and customs, shaping societies as they mingled. For instance, the introduction of papermaking from China transformed literacy, while the West offered innovations that enriched Chinese life. The impact of the Silk Road still resonates today, highlighting how trade can bridge divides and foster understanding among diverse cultures. Isn't it fascinating to think that one road could change the course of history? Surprisingly, pigments reveal complex mixing challenges. When you think of vibrant colors like ultramarine, you might picture them blending effortlessly, but the truth is quite different. Pigments are unique materials that often resist mixing, much like how oil and water don't combine. Ultramarine, made from the mineral lapis lazuli, showcases this complexity beautifully. When mixed with other substances, ultramarine tends to hold its identity, creating a striking visual effect rather than a uniform hue. This behavior illustrates the challenge artists face when trying to create a specific color or shade. Each pigment has its own chemical properties, which govern how it interacts with others. Some pigments can mix well, while others merely sit on top, refusing to blend. Understanding these interactions helps artists and designers make informed choices about their materials, ensuring the colors they create are both stunning and stable in their artwork. So next time you admire a vibrant painting, remember the fascinating science that goes into mixing those colors. Let's uncover the truth about Player Robot. This incredible robotic salamander, developed by scientists, is revolutionizing how we understand movement. Designed with a flexible structure that mimics real bones and joints, Player Robot can glide smoothly on land while also swimming with ease in water. Its unique design allows researchers to study locomotion in a way that was previously hard to achieve. By observing how Player Robot navigates different terrains, scientists can gather valuable insights into movement patterns that apply to both animals and robots. This knowledge could lead to advancements in robotics and even help in designing better prosthetics for humans. The versatility of Player Robot highlights the intricate ways biology and technology can intertwine, pushing the boundaries of innovation. How will this technology shape the future of robotics and our understanding of animal movement? You won't believe this about bats and their eyesight. While bats are famous for using echolocation to navigate in the dark, many of them also have fantastic vision. Take the fruit bat, for example. These charming creatures are often found in tropical regions, where they mostly rely on their eyesight to find food. In low-light conditions, their large eyes help them spot ripe fruits and flowers, which provide essential nutrients. Interestingly, the vision of fruit bats can rival that of some primates, allowing them to see well even when it's dim. This remarkable adaptability means that they can thrive in various environments, taking advantage of both their keen sight and echolocation skills. So while we often think of bats as creatures of the night that rely solely on sound, their incredible eyesight adds another layer to their navigation and survival strategies. Isn't nature full of surprises? Turns out, the truth is that Chiang Mai has a skywalk. This breathtaking structure offers visitors a thrilling view of the stunning peaks of smaller mountains below. Imagine stepping onto a transparent walkway, feeling a rush of excitement as you gaze down at the breathtaking landscape beneath your feet. The skywalk not only provides a unique vantage point to admire nature's beauty, but also fills your heart with a sense of adventure. Whether you're a daring explorer or simply enjoy picturesque views, walking along the skywalk is an unforgettable experience. As you stand high above, the surrounding mountains create a magnificent backdrop, and each step makes you feel like you're floating in the sky. This attraction draws visitors from all over, eager to capture the perfect photo or simply enjoy the exhilarating sensation of being suspended in midair. Will you take a step onto this dazzling glass path? Prepare to be amazed by card shuffling magic. Did you know that when you shuffle a standard deck of 52 playing cards, there are about 8 times 10 to the power of 67 different possible arrangements? That's an astonishing number. To put it into perspective, this figure is far greater than the estimated number of stars in our entire observable universe, which is around 10 to the power of 22. Can you imagine the sheer number of ways those cards can be organized? Each shuffle creates a unique sequence that has likely never existed before in the history of the universe. So the next time you deal a hand of poker or play a card game, remember that you're experiencing a tiny piece of that limitless creativity. It's not just a game, it's a glimpse into the mathematical wonders of probability and arrangement, all wrapped up in a simple deck of cards. Isn't that incredible? Why exactly does fortune cookie magic happen? It's not every day that a simple cookie brings luck, but that's exactly what happened when a fortune cookie company printed lucky numbers that surprisingly matched a lottery drawing. Out of nowhere, over 100 people found themselves winning, turning ordinary cookies into legends of fortune-telling. This incredible coincidence raised eyebrows and led people to wonder if these cookies hold any real power. Each cookie usually contains a random message, but when these specific numbers appeared, it felt like the universe aligned perfectly. The excitement spread, and those who won cherished their cookies not just as treats, but as tokens of good fortune. This event sparked discussions about luck, chance, and whether sometimes the predictions we find in the most unexpected places can come true. So do you believe in the magic of fortune cookies? What lucky numbers might be hiding in your next one? Believe it or not, India leads in film production. Every year, this vibrant country produces more films than any other, creating a dazzling array of movies in multiple languages. Bollywood, based in Mumbai, is perhaps the most famous part of the cinematic world, known for its colorful musicals and engaging dramas. However, India also has rich traditions in regional cinema, with filmmakers in Tamil, Telugu, Bengali, and many other languages, telling unique stories that resonate with their audiences. The Indian film industry isn't just about quantity, it showcases incredible talent, with actors and directors gaining international acclaim. Films often explore various themes like family, love, and social issues, making them relatable to a wide audience. Interestingly, the sheer scale of film production reflects India's diverse culture, rich history, and the importance of cinema in everyday life. So next time you watch an Indian movie, remember, you're experiencing the creativity of the largest film-producing nation in the world. How amazing is that? What if I told you kissing a donkey cures toothaches? This surprising idea comes from ancient beliefs held by various cultures. Many people once thought that engaging with certain animals, especially strong or magical ones, had the power to transfer healing energy to humans. Donkeys, known for their resilience and strength, were often seen as magical creatures capable of easing ailments. By kissing a donkey, people believed they could absorb some of its vitality and relieve painful toothaches. While today's science doesn't support these claims, this quirky notion gives us a glimpse into how animals have long been associated with health and wellness in folklore. Such beliefs remind us of the fascinating ways cultures interpret the natural world, often blending the ordinary with the extraordinary. So would you dare to pucker up for a donkey to cure a sore tooth? Can you imagine that microwaves can catch fire? While it sounds surprising, it's true. If you accidentally set something on fire inside your microwave, it's important to know how to handle it safely. Microwave ovens generate heat through electricity, which can potentially ignite certain materials. The good news is that water can help extinguish small fires, as it cools down the flames and reduces heat. However, placing an active fire in the microwave is risky and not recommended. This can lead to even more dangerous situations, like the risk of explosion or spreading flames. If you ever face a fire in your microwave, the best action is to keep the door closed and unplug it if it's safe to do so, allowing the fire to suffocate itself. Your safety is the priority, so take precautions and never leave the microwave unattended when in use. Here's a wild fact about the Antikythera mechanism. This ancient Greek device, often regarded as the world's first analog computer, was found in a shipwreck near the Greek island of Antikythera in 1901. Imagine divers sifting through coral and seaweed, uncovering a treasure trove of artifacts. Among bronze and pottery, the remarkably intricate Antikythera mechanism stood out, with its cranks and gears revealing a complex system for tracking celestial bodies. Scholars believe it was used to predict astronomical events like eclipses and the positions of planets, showcasing the remarkable scientific knowledge of the ancient Greeks. What's fascinating is how this technology was forgotten for centuries, only to be understood in modern times with the aid of advanced imaging techniques. The mechanism's design, often likened to an intricate clock, reveals that even over 2,000 years ago, humans were intrigued by the heavens. So the next time you gaze at the stars, remember this genius creation that connects us to our ancient past. Here's what actually happens when you build the Lego Movie. In an incredible feat of creativity, the Lego Movie showcases a staggering 3,164 unique Lego bricks on screen. Imagine trying to recreate this animated masterpiece. You would need a whopping 15,330 Lego pieces, blending not just the vibrant colors, but also 183 different types of Lego minifigures, each with its own personality. This means you'd be piecing together everything from heroic characters to quirky sidekicks, all made from tiny interlocking blocks. The film's vibrant world, filled with imaginative landscapes and action-packed scenes, comes alive thanks to meticulous attention to detail. Each brick plays a crucial role, supporting the story and characters in ways that inspire creativity and fun. This monumental task showcases how Lego transcends mere toys, becoming a powerful medium for storytelling. So are you ready to dive into a world built entirely from Lego? Can you imagine that starfish eat with their stomachs? Starfish have a fascinating and unique feeding method that sets them apart from most creatures in the ocean. When a starfish finds a tasty treat like a mussel or clam, it uses its strong arms to gently pry open the shell just enough. But here's the incredible part. The starfish can actually push its stomach out of its mouth. This external stomach then extends into the shell to release special digestive enzymes that liquefy the soft insides of the prey. Once the little marine meal is fully digested, the starfish pulls its stomach back in, soaking up all the nutrients it needs. This amazing ability allows starfish to eat animals that are larger than their actual mouths, showcasing the remarkable adaptations of life beneath the waves. Isn't nature just incredible? Guess what really drives Lego Brücke's charm? This vibrant bridge in Wuppertal, Germany, captures attention with its playful design that mimics colorful Lego bricks. While it looks like it's made from plastic toys, this architectural wonder is actually built from sturdy concrete. The creative mastermind behind its eye-catching appearance is street artist Martin Hewald, who painted the structure in bright colors to spark joy and inspire imagination. This unique blend of artistry and engineering showcases how art can transform ordinary structures into landmarks. People of all ages flock to see this whimsical bridge, often taking photos and marveling at its playful character. Lego Brücke not only serves a practical purpose for pedestrians, but also stands as a symbol of creativity in urban spaces. So, next time you think of bridges, remember that they can also be works of art, inspiring wonder in everyone who crosses them. What if I told you about the world's widest paint? Engineers at Purdue University have made a groundbreaking discovery by creating a revolutionary paint that reflects a stunning 98.1% of sunlight. This paint, which is the widest in the world, could have a massive impact on energy consumption and climate change. By reflecting so much sunlight, it helps to keep buildings cooler and could significantly reduce the need for air conditioning, particularly in hot climates. Imagine how much energy we could save if this paint were used on rooftops and walls everywhere. It's like wearing a sun hat for our buildings, keeping them comfortable while also lowering energy bills. The potential applications are enormous, from residential homes to commercial buildings. As we search for ways to combat global warming, this innovative paint could be a game changer. So how can we spread the word and encourage its use? Dive into the Mariana Trench's amazing depths. This incredible location is the deepest part of our oceans, plunging nearly 11,000 meters below the surface. To put that in perspective, if you drop Mount Everest into the trench, its peak would still be over a mile underwater. Located in the western Pacific Ocean, the trench is a fascinating area of study for scientists. Its extreme depths create conditions that are unlike anywhere else on Earth, with crushing pressure and near-freezing temperatures. These harsh environments host bizarre creatures that have adapted to survive in total darkness, showcasing the wonders of evolution. Despite being so remote, researchers like those from the NOAA have used submersibles to explore this alien world, discovering new species and gaining insights into Earth's geological processes. The Mariana Trench remains one of the least explored areas on our planet, sparking curiosity about what else might be lurking in its dark abyss. What secrets does this underwater giant still hold? Guess what really drives the Chevrolet Corvette's legacy? The Chevrolet Corvette holds the impressive title of the longest-running sports car with continuous production since its debut in 1953. This iconic American car has captured the hearts of enthusiasts for decades, representing speed, style, and innovation. The Corvette was born during a time when America was embracing a post-war boom, and it quickly became a symbol of freedom and adventure. Over the years, it has undergone numerous transformations, with each generation introducing new technologies and designs that keep it at the forefront of the sports car market. From its sleek body to its powerful engines, the Corvette is a marvel of engineering. It has raced on legendary tracks and conquered highways, boasting a passionate fan base eager for every update. Enthusiasts and collectors alike cherish its blend of performance and aesthetics. So whether you're a car lover or just curious about what makes this vehicle a classic, the Corvette is more than just a car. It's a piece of American history. What if I told you land speed records can soar? In 1997, the Thrust SSC, a remarkable British-designed vehicle, made history by achieving an astonishing speed of 762 miles per hour. This groundbreaking achievement was no small feat. It marked the first time any vehicle broke the sound barrier on land. The Thrust SSC, powered by 2 jet engines, showcased incredible engineering and innovation. Spearheaded by a team of skilled engineers and drivers, this car raced across the Black Rock Desert in Nevada, leaving tire tracks that would be talked about for years. The driver, Andy Green, became a hero that day, zooming past previous speed records and making the roar of the engines echo in the world of motorsport. This thrilling moment not only pushed the limits of how fast a vehicle could go, but it also inspired future engineering designs, showing that with creativity and determination, even the sky isn't the limit. It's just the beginning. Can you imagine what future technologies might achieve next? Is it really true that disputes last decades? The ongoing conflict over disputed islands illustrates just how deeply rooted geopolitical tensions can become. Since the end of World War II in 1945, nations involved have grappled with unresolved claims, leaving diplomatic relations in a state of stalemate. Instead of settling the issues quickly, the involved parties have engaged in endless rounds of negotiations and paperwork that seem to go nowhere. This situation isn't just a historical footnote. It affects not only national pride, but also the lives of people living in those regions. Fishermen, for example, face restrictions on their livelihoods due to these unresolved territorial claims. While the guns may have fallen silent, the battle over these islands continues in boardrooms and diplomatic meetings, raising questions about whether a resolution is even possible. How can countries find common ground amid such long-standing disputes? Prepare to be amazed by a chaotic joki encounter. In Indonesia, the term joki refers to an intermediary or agent who helps people navigate complicated situations, often in the world of sports or services. Imagine a person clutching tightly to their joki amidst a whirlwind of chaos where an erratic bird flits around, seeming to dodge capture like a clever tax evader. This isn't just an amusing image, it's a reflection of life's unpredictable nature. Instead of racing towards a finish line, this scene feels more like an existential crisis, where everyone grapples with uncertainty and confusion. Just like the bird, we sometimes find ourselves flapping wildly in our attempts to escape challenging circumstances. So what happens when life throws unexpected twists your way? Will you hold tight or will you try to break free? Prepare to be amazed by the illusory truth effect. This fascinating psychological phenomenon shows how our minds can be tricked into believing false information. When we hear a statement repeatedly, even if it's not true, we start to accept it as fact. Imagine seeing a rumor about a celebrity in the news multiple times. Eventually, you might forget it was just gossip and believe it as real. This effect influences how we remember information and can even shape our decisions without us realizing it. Researchers have discovered that the illusory truth effect can impact everything from our opinions about political issues to our views on health and safety. It highlights the importance of being critical about the information we encounter. So next time you hear something that sounds off, consider how many times you've heard it before. Could it be more about familiarity than truth? Did you hear about the $30 million heist? On Easter Sunday of 2024, the Garda World Cash Storage Facility in Silmar, Los Angeles, became the scene of an extraordinary crime, marking it as the largest heist in the city's history. Security cameras caught nothing as thieves stealthily made off with a whopping $30 million, leaving investigators baffled. What's even more shocking is that despite the facility being equipped with high-tech security measures, the culprits vanished without a trace. Authorities are piecing together clues, searching for any signs of the criminal masterminds behind this audacious crime. With no witnesses or effective leads, the heist has sparked a massive manhunt and raised questions about the security protocols at cash storage facilities. This incident has not only left law enforcement scratching their heads, but also caught the public's attention, leading to discussions on the safety of cash storage systems nationwide. How could such a bold robbery happen in a city as vast and monitored as Los Angeles? Is it really true that cash can be so light? $1 million in $100 bills weighs only about 10 kilograms or 22 pounds? This relatively lightweight nature makes it much easier to transport large sums of cash compared to other denominations. To break it down, a single $100 bill weighs about 1 gram. So when you stack up 10,000 of them, you reach that impressive $1 million mark. In stark contrast, if you were to carry the same amount in $1 bills, it would weigh a staggering 1,000 kilograms, equating to over 2,200 pounds. This clear difference illustrates why larger denominations, like the $100 bill, are more practical for banking and business transactions. Even though the world is shifting toward digital payments, cash remains a fascinating topic. People are captivated by stories involving heists or hidden fortunes, where the physical nature of money adds an extra thrill. The allure of cash hasn't faded. Rather, it continues to spark curiosity and imagination. You won't believe this about detectives and magnifying glasses. While we often picture detectives solving mysteries like Sherlock Holmes with a trusty magnifying glass in hand, the truth is quite different. In real-world crime scene investigations, these iconic tools aren't commonly used as they are in movies and books. Instead, forensic experts rely on advanced technology and scientific methods to gather evidence. Tools like digital cameras, forensic light sources, and chemical analysis provide a clearer and more reliable view of crime scenes. Magnifying glasses might be handy for examining small details, but they fall short compared to the sophisticated equipment that modern detectives use today. So the next time you think of a detective story, remember that the reality of crime solving is much more about technology than it is about that classic magnifying glass. Guess what really drives planet formation? It all starts with swirling disks of gas and dust that surround young stars. These cosmic clouds are like the construction sites of the universe. As time passes, tiny particles within the disks begin to stick together due to gravity and other forces, gradually forming larger clumps. Imagine particulate Lego bricks coming together to create a massive structure. That's how planets begin to take shape. Over millions of years, these larger bodies attract more material, eventually growing into the planets we know today. Sometimes this process can also lead to the formation of moons, asteroids, and even comets. So the next time you gaze at a starry night, remember there's more than just twinkling lights out there. It's a bustling neighborhood of building blocks creating new worlds. Isn't that incredible? Here's a wild fact about carbon in our bodies. Did you know that the average human body contains around 12.6 kilograms of carbon? That's about 18% of your total body weight. To put that into perspective, that's enough carbon to create roughly 900 pencils. Carbon is an essential element that plays a vital role in our biological makeup. It's found in proteins, fats, and carbohydrates, which are the building blocks of our cells. This element is not just important for us, it's a key player in the natural world, forming the basis of life as we know it. Our bodies are like tiny factories, constantly using and recycling carbon to power our cells and keep us functioning. So next time you pick up a pencil, remember that it symbolizes a small part of what makes you, you. How cool is that? Let's uncover the truth about Roosevelt's handshakes. On January 1st, 1907, Theodore Roosevelt made history by shaking hands with a staggering 8,513 people in just one day at a White House reception. This impressive feat wasn't just for show, it symbolized Roosevelt's unique connection with the American people. As a president who deeply believed in engaging with citizens, he often held open receptions where anyone could come and meet him. Imagine the excitement of standing in line, waiting to shake hands with the leader of the country. Roosevelt's record-breaking day required immense stamina and enthusiasm, reflecting his larger-than-life personality. He embraced this tradition to demonstrate accessibility and approachability, breaking down barriers between the presidency and the public. Although his record has yet to be beaten, it continues to inspire others about the power of connection and personal touch in leadership. How many handshakes would you manage in a day? Alpacas thrive when they have friends around. These charming animals are known for their soft fleece and gentle demeanor. But did you know they are highly social creatures? Living in pairs or larger herds is crucial for their health and happiness. When isolated, alpacas can experience significant stress, which might lead to various health problems such as depression and a weakened immune system. Keeping them in groups allows them to engage in natural behaviors, like communicating through humming and bonding through playful antics. Observing an alpaca's social interactions is not only delightful, but also essential for their well-being. So if you're considering adding alpacas to your farm or community, remember that a pair is always better than one. Their joyful social nature makes them wonderful companions. Just like us, they thrive on friendship and connection. Is it really true that sharks regenerate their teeth? Absolutely. Sharks are fascinating creatures, and one of their most remarkable features is their ability to constantly regenerate teeth. Throughout their lifetime, a shark can lose and replace teeth up to an astonishing 30,000 times. This incredible process happens because sharks have multiple rows of teeth, and when one tooth falls out, the next one moves up to take its place. Sharks typically shed a few teeth during each feeding, which helps them keep their bites sharp and effective. Unlike humans who have just one set of adult teeth, sharks keep on growing new ones from a reserve located deep in their jaws. Some species, like the great white shark, can replace their teeth every few weeks. This efficient regeneration is crucial for their survival, since their diet mainly consists of tough prey, like fish and seals. So the next time you see a shark, remember its impressive dental arsenal that keeps it at the top of the ocean food chain. Guess what really drives up your internet bill? In the early days of the internet, AOL, one of the pioneers in providing online access, charged users an hourly fee for connecting. To maximize their profits, they developed a sneaky tactic, rounding up each session to the next full minute. This meant if you finished a session in, say, 12 minutes and 46 seconds, AOL would bill you for a full 14 minutes. Imagine that, 15 extra seconds added to each connection, really piling up over time. While this might seem like a small change, it significantly affected monthly bills for many internet users. People often felt frustrated, especially as they watched their costs rise without clearly understanding why. This practice highlighted how businesses can cleverly manipulate billing to boost profits, leading to mixed feelings about internet access that was both revolutionary and, at times, frustrating. Hard to believe, but the wave looks like a frozen ocean. This stunning geological formation in the Arizona desert captivates visitors with its undulating curves and vibrant colors, resembling a massive wave that has been frozen in motion. Formed over millions of years, the wave showcases the power of erosion, where wind and water sculpted the sandstone into breathtaking patterns. Its unique, striated surfaces range from yellows to reds, creating a mesmerizing display that photographers and nature lovers flock to. Located in the Coyote Butte's north area, access is limited to preserve its beauty, which only adds to the thrill of discovering this hidden gem. Hiking to the wave is an adventure on its own, with swirling rock formations all around, making it feel like a scene from another planet. Have you ever seen something so extraordinary in nature? Why exactly did a bakery get its own moat? In a quirky twist of fate, a crew in a European town accidentally created a medieval-style moat around a local bakery. While they were working with sandbags to manage floodwater, they inadvertently trapped the water inside a circle formed by the bags. This unexpected situation left the bakery surrounded by a picturesque yet inconvenient body of water. Instead of panicking, locals rolled up their sleeves and brainstormed creative ways to rescue both the bakery and its precious baked goods. From clever rafts to using planks as makeshift bridges, the community came together, proving that sometimes a little teamwork and ingenuity can turn a flooded disaster into a memorable adventure. So next time you see a sandbag, think of the bakery that became an island, reminding us that unexpected challenges can lead to fun solutions. What if I told you ants invented farming first? Long before humans learned to cultivate crops, ants were already mastering the art of agriculture. Specifically, leafcutter ants have been growing fungi for food, proving that nature's innovators come in all sizes. These clever insects cut leaves into tiny pieces and carry them back to their underground homes, where they cultivate a specialized fungus that becomes their main meal. Their farming skills are surprisingly sophisticated. They manage the humidity and temperature in their nests, ensuring the perfect environment for fungus growth. They even regulate the chemical balance to keep their crop healthy. This incredible relationship shows a unique example of cooperation, as the fungus serves as food for the ants, while the ants provide the fungus with nourishment and protection. Isn't it amazing how different species can share such a beneficial relationship? Next time you see an ant, remember that it might just be a tiny farmer at work. Let's uncover the truth about brain image processing. Did you know your brain plays a fascinating trick on you? When you look at a photo or a scene, your eyes capture the image flipped upside down. This happens because the lens in your eyes inverts what you see before sending it to the brain. But here's the amazing part. Your brain, like an expert photographer, automatically flips that upside-down image back to its proper orientation. This incredible ability allows you to perceive the world accurately without even thinking about it. The brain's visual processing area quickly interprets those flipped images, enabling you to identify objects, navigate your surroundings, and engage with others seamlessly. So the next time you gaze at a stunning landscape or a beloved friend's face, remember that your brain is working hard behind the scenes to keep everything in the right direction. Bamboo bicycles are revolutionizing eco-friendly travel. These innovative bikes not only look cool, but also represent a fantastic step towards sustainability. Made from the fast-growing bamboo plant, they are extremely strong yet lightweight, making them perfect for cycling enthusiasts. Bamboo is a renewable resource, and its natural properties help absorb vibrations, creating a smoother ride. Additionally, producing bamboo bicycles typically requires less energy compared to traditional metal bikes, reducing their overall carbon footprint. These bikes aren't just good for the environment, they also support local economies. Many bamboo bike makers are small businesses in developing countries, helping communities thrive by providing jobs. The rise of bamboo bicycles encourages more people to choose sustainable transportation options, which is crucial for combating climate change. Imagine cycling through your neighborhood or on a scenic trail, knowing that your bike is helping the planet. So whether you're commuting to work or enjoying a weekend ride, why not consider hopping on a bamboo bike?